This video is going to go over some of the different features you can add to your Google presentation slideshow. First of all, just like PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint, they have a word art, which is what was used to make this title microscope slideshow. You get to it by going to this insert menu and picking word art. And then you can type in your text and then hit enter. And you can change the color of your word art by going up here to this bar, and one of the choices is this paint bucket, which is the fill color. And so with that text highlighted, I could pick the fill I want inside the lettering. I can go back to that same bar and go to the pencil, which is the line color choice, and I can pick what color I want to make my line. I can darken my line by going to the line weight option and hitting the down arrow, and I can make it a thicker line. I could even change the type of line. It's always starts out as a solid line, but I can maybe make it a dotted line. And I can also change the type of lettering here, from Arial to Comic Sans, for example. I can also change the background of a slide. What I would do is move my cursor to a blank part of the slide, making sure that I'm not in a text box or in word art, and then I would right click and then I'd pick the background choice. Next to the color option, hit the down arrow and pick whichever color you would like, and then hit the blue done button to check out what you have. If you don't like it, you can hit this undo or Control Z, and it undoes the last change that you made. Now what you can also do is you can add animations. How you do that is you just click on an option, and I have it already up, but if this was not opened already, you can again click what you want to animate, which is meaning what you want to move, right click, and then pick the animate choice to get this window opened. And so I can have this do a number of animations. So I'd click on it, click add animations, and it comes out as fade in, but instead of that, let's say I want to maybe have it spin in on a click, or I could even choose after the previous thing happened, but I'll leave on a click, and can pick my speed where I want it to happen medium, and I'll play it to see what it looks like. I can also have my whole slide move by clicking this slide here where it says no transition and clicking on the arrow, and then hitting the down arrow next to no transition. I can have the entire slide maybe do a cube transition, and I can have it do it to all the slides. If I only wanted to do it to this one slide, I would leave that alone, and so I'm going to play it just to check that out. And I'll close that now. There are shapes you can add in the same bar. There's the shape option, which lets you add in and draw in different shapes. There are different line options you can add. And if there comes a time where you change your mind about something that you did 5 minutes ago, you can go here to the file and go to see revision history, and you can have it show detailed revisions where you can have it go back to 3 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, anything you'd like, because remember, it does save constantly for you so that you don't have to always be hitting Control Save on your menu. Okay, so if there are any other questions, please ask me about it in class, but these are just some of the features I thought I'd share with you to add some personality to your slideshow.